My dad is officially the biggest beta male in the entire state of Ohio, and I am about to expose exactly why. He thought he was the ultimate Sigma male entrepreneur. He thought he had that unspoken riz when it came to business. He literally spent his entire morning routine mewing in the mirror and listening to alpha male podcasts on double speed. But his business exit was the most colossal L in human history. He is completely cooked, roasted, deep fried, served on a platter to the IRS. And the craziest part is that I tried to save him. I literally handed him the blueprint to secure the bag, and he threw it away like it was garbage. Let me give you the full lore, because this is a masterclass in how not to run a company. My dad started a dropshipping business, selling those cheap LED strip lights that every kid has in their room. For a minute there, he was actually making paper. I'm talking huge W's. He was moving inventory like a boss and acting like he was the next Jeff Bezos. He bought a leased Mercedes. He started calling himself a founder and CEO on LinkedIn. He even started using words like synergy and bandwidth at the dinner table. It was pure cringe. He was living in a total delusion. He thought his net worth was astronomical because he only looked at top-line revenue. He refused to look at the actual profit margins because he said counting pennies was for broke boys. Then came the day he decided to exit. He told me he was going to sell the business to a massive private equity firm. He said he was going to cash out, buy a yacht, and spend the rest of his life doing absolutely nothing in Miami. He was so incredibly smug about it. He strutted around the house, acting like he had infinite aura. But I knew the truth. I am literally a finance major. I actually understand how numbers work. So I sat down at my laptop and I built him a comprehensive exit budget. I mapped out every single liability, every hidden fee, every operational debt he had been sweeping under the rug for 3 years. I printed out this massive spreadsheet and slammed it on the kitchen island. I told him he needed to read every single line before he signed any paperwork. I warned him. I told him his liquid cash was an illusion. I explained that the private equity firm was going to do a massive audit and uncover all his skibbity accounting practices. I showed him exactly how much he owed in outstanding vendor invoices. I showed him the massive chunk the government was going to take for capital gains tax. I literally spelled it out for him. I told him if he did not follow this exact budget to clear his debts before the sale, he would walk away with $0. You want to know what this man did? He laughed at me. He looked at my beautiful, perfectly calculated budget and called it negative energy. He told me I had a poverty mindset. He said real Sigmas do not let spreadsheets dictate their lives. He said he was going to negotiate purely on vibes and alpha male dominance. He literally walked away from me to go watch another video about how to look smacks his jawline. I was absolutely flabbergasted. I knew right then and there that this man was about to get completely destroyed. Fast forward to the day of the exit. The private equity guys show up. These dudes are not playing around. They are wearing tailored suits, and they look like they eat raw meat for breakfast. They sit down with my dad and they bring out their own paperwork. They do not care about his vibes. They do not care about his fake alpha energy. They hit him with the most brutal financial audit I have ever seen. They found every single unpaid invoice. They found the loans he took out against the company to pay for his personal car. They found the massive discrepancies in his inventory tracking. They absolutely tore his valuation to shreds. My dad tried to rizz them up. He tried to use his corporate buzzwords. He tried to pivot and talk about future growth potential. But the private equity guys just stared at him blankly. They completely ratioed him in his own boardroom. They downgraded the purchase price so fast it made my head spin. But wait, it gets infinitely worse. Because whatever tiny little scrap of money my dad was supposed to get from that downgraded sale did not even go to him. The government stepped in. The IRS came out of nowhere like the final boss of a video game. My dad forgot to pay his quarterly estimated taxes for 2 straight years. He thought he could just outsmart the government. He thought the IRS was just going to forget about him. So the IRS hit him with the ultimate phantom tax. They garnished the entire payout. They swooped in and took every single penny he made from the sale. They took the profit, they took the principal, they hit him with late fees, they hit him with penalties, they absolutely drained his accounts. He got phantom taxed so hard that he actually ended up owing money after selling a business that was supposedly worth millions. It was an absolute bloodbath. I watched his aura points drop into the negatives in real time. He went from a high-flying CEO to a guy who cannot even afford a basic subscription to Netflix. He had to return the leased Mercedes. He had to sell his golf clubs. He is currently living in my basement, sleeping on an air mattress that has a slow leak, so he wakes up flat on the concrete every single morning. He spends all day scrolling on his phone, watching young millionaires show off their cars while he eats generic brand cereal out of a plastic cup. He is down astronomically. It is the saddest thing I have ever witnessed. And it all comes back to the budget. The budget he ignored. He thought digital numbers on a screen were fake. He thought if he didn't write it down, it was not real. And that is exactly why I am stopping this story right here to tell you how to avoid becoming a massive L like my dad. If you are trying to build wealth, if you are running a side hustle, or if you just want to stop being broke, you cannot rely on mental math or some digital app that you ignore. You need to map out your physical and objective pain points in reality. Financial stress is a physical disease. It ruins your sleep, it spikes your cortisol, it makes your hair fall out. You need a physical cure for financial illiteracy. That is why I highly recommend buying a physical Clever Fox budget planner. I put the exact link to it on Amazon right in the description of this video. You need to buy this physical book right now. I am entirely serious. A physical book forces you to sit down with a pen and physically write out your income and your expenses. There is psychological evidence that writing things down on real paper permanently wires it into your brain. You cannot swipe away a physical book. You cannot delete an app when you get stressed. The Clever Fox budget planner is sitting right there on your desk, staring at you. It forces you to confront your terrible spending habits. It makes you write down your financial goals so you do not blow your entire paycheck on completely useless microtransactions or fake designer shoes. If my dad had a physical Clever Fox budget planner, he would have had to write down every single unpaid invoice by hand. He would have physically felt the pain of those numbers. He would have known exactly how much phantom tax the IRS was going to take before he ever sat down in that boardroom. He would not be sleeping on a deflating air mattress right now. Do not be a beta. Buy the physical planner. Click the link in the description. Save your own life. Anyway, back to the absolute train wreck that is my father. The basement situation is getting out of hand. Because he has absolutely zero money left, he has started trying to become a TikTok influencer. I am not making this up. A 55-year-old man with no assets is down there trying to do the newest dance trends to get out of debt. I catch him filming himself talking about the grind set. He is still trying to sell people advice on how to build a drop-shipping empire. The absolute audacity of this man is mind-boggling. He is quite literally the poorest person I know right now, and he is telling teenagers on the internet how to secure the bag. I tried to sit him down again last night. I bought him his own Clever Fox budget planner. I handed him a pen. I told him we need to map out a recovery plan. I told him he needs to get a regular job, maybe working retail or bagging groceries, just to build up an emergency fund. I told him we need to write down a strict budget of zero discretionary spending. I told him he needs to stop buying premium energy drinks at the gas station because he literally cannot afford them. He looked at the physical budget planner like it was a glowing toxic waste block. He refused to touch the pen. He started rambling about how working a normal job is a matrix trap. He said the matrix is trying to keep him poor. I told him the matrix did not make him ignore capital gains tax. The matrix did not force him to buy a leased luxury car when his profit margins were hovering around 2%. His own pure, unfiltered ignorance did that. He is completely allergic to accountability. He would rather live in a fantasy world where he is a misunderstood genius than face the reality of his bank account. This is the danger of the fake guru lifestyle. You consume so much brain rot content about being an alpha entrepreneur that you completely forget the basic mechanics of arithmetic. You forget that in the real world, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and if you spend 5, you go to jail or you end up in your son's basement. Let this be a massive warning to everyone watching this right now. The internet is going to sell you a dream of effortless wealth. People are going to tell you that you just need the right mindset and the right energy to succeed. That is all absolute garbage. Mindset does not pay the electric bill. Aura does not stop an audit. The only thing that protects you in the real world is hard numbers, physical discipline, and strict financial planning. If you are ignoring your debts right now, you are cooked. If you do not know exactly how much money you spent last month, you are cooked. You are walking right into the exact same trap my dad fell into. You are setting yourself up to be totally humiliated. Do not let your ego destroy your future. Humble yourself. Get real about your money. Stop pretending you are rich when you are one missed paycheck away from disaster. Go to the description right now. Get that Clever Fox budget planner. Get a pen. Sit at your kitchen table. Write down every single dollar you owe. Write down every single dollar you make. Build a plan. Stick to it. Be an actual Sigma by taking control of your reality instead of living in a delusion. Because let me tell you, waking up on a flat air mattress at 55 years old with the IRS breathing down your neck is the least base thing you could ever possibly experience. Stay safe out there. Stay on top of your numbers. And whatever you do, do not take business advice from my dad. This material is for educational and strategic purposes only. It does not constitute financial or medical advice. Consult qualified professionals before altering your routines.